You guys, I have so much food to share with you today. I'm super excited about it. You guys know that I save some of my food empties just to share with you guys what I have been eating to lose weight, because I get asked all the time, what are you eating? What diet are you on? How many calories do you eat a day? What are you eating to lose weight? And the answer is I eat literally everything. I eat anything I want in moderation. I portion, I count calories, and I feel super happy with the fact that I get to eat all of these really amazing foods, and I don't feel restricted really in the slightest, and that makes me feel really, really good. So I wanted to share with you guys this Weight Loss Wednesday what I eat just in general. Some good things, some things I didn't love as much, but just as an overview of some of the things that I have been eating over the last couple of weeks. So I'll get started with something that might be kind of, I don't know, it might be obvious if you live in the South, but it's something that I just tried the last couple of weeks, and that is grits. So I always struggle with finding healthy breakfast options because I don't eat eggs. I don't kind of struggle with finding healthy options for breakfast. And so I eat a lot of oatmeal, I eat avocado toast, I'll eat protein shakes and things like that. And I've always wanted to try grits. They're not super abundant in my area since I don't live, in the South. But my Walmart had these instant grits in the butter flavor. They were really tasty. The only bad thing I can say about them is they were like neon yellow. I mean, it was very like artificial butter. So I probably would try like a different flavor next time, but the taste of them was really good. And for one packet, it's only 100 calories. So 100 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. So these were a great like first breakfast for me. So I will normally have my first breakfast like pretty soon after I finish my workout in the morning. And then a couple hours later, once I actually get to work, I'll have a second breakfast, which for the most part at the moment has been consisting of a protein shake. So let's talk a couple protein shakes while we're on this subject. My favorite protein shake is from EAS. This is the soy vegan protein powder and chocolate. So good, really inexpensive. It is 1 scoop is 150 calories, 1 gram of fat, 18 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. Really love the macros on this. It's super tasty. I just mix it with almond milk and I'm good to go. However, Walmart has been out of this for like 3 weeks, and every time I go, I couldn't find it. Finally, this last time I went, I found it. But I'm wondering if I need to stock up on them because they're not super abundant. But if you don't like whey protein, I would definitely give this a try because the soy is super tasty. I like this much better than whey protein. So while I could not find this, I had to resort to another option because, like I said, I don't really care for whey protein, so I didn't want to just buy a different protein. So I got this from Aldi as kind of just a replacement for that protein powder till I could get it again. This is the Fit and Active Weight Loss Shake in chocolate. So I'm not using it as a weight loss shake. I was using it as like a second breakfast protein shake. Now, getting drinks like this is much pricier than getting it in powder form and making it yourself. I think this for 4 of the shakes was like $4. And this, which you get 14 servings in, is like $9.88. So a huge price difference, but I got this because I couldn't find my powder. And one, it just kind of mixes things up a little bit. These are super tasty, you guys. 1 bottle is 190 calories, 6 grams of fat, 24 carbs, and 10 grams of protein. So definitely not as good for you. It's a little bit more calories. Granted, I do mix this with milk, so I have to count those in, but it's half the amount of protein. But this was a great like substitution. But it was a good substitution for the powder for the time being. So I would highly recommend those if you have an Aldi in your area, just to give them a try. Next are my absolutely favorite protein bars. I used to get the Quest bars all the time, mainly because they only have 1 gram of sugar in them. But the Quest bars are super pricey, very expensive. One bar is almost $2. And so I thought, you know, I can't do that anymore. It's just too expensive. So I found these at Costco. And I think I mentioned like most of this stuff before. So only a few of these things are probably new things that I've talked about. But these are the Kirkland Signature protein bars. And you can get them in a variety pack. This is the chocolate brownie and chocolate chip cookie dough variety pack. Right now I'm eating the cinnamon roll and chocolate peanut butter chunk variety pack. Those are so good also. So they have both of those flavors at my Costco, and they have pretty much the exact same macros as the Quest bars, and they're fantastic tasting. And this whole box comes with 20 of them, and I think they retail for like $18, so less than half the price of buying 20 Quest bars. So it's a fantastic deal if you have a Costco in your area and you want a protein bar that has little to no sugar in them. So 190 calories each for each flavor. Fat is 7 grams. Carbs are 22 or 23 depending on the bar. Protein is 21 grams and 1 gram of sugar. And the net carbs on them are actually really low because the fiber in this is 15 grams. So these are really good if you're trying to watch your sugar. They're really good if you're keto. They're good in general. They saved my life. I put them in my purse. I eat them a lot on the way home from work when I'm like ready for dinner. It will hold me over till I can get home and actually like make dinner and kind of settle down a little bit. These are fantastic. I would highly recommend these if you have a Costco in your area. And sometimes I will even cut those up and bake them like cookies. Those are super good too. The other little sweet treats I want to share with you. One that I really did not like at all. Let's see if I can get the package here right. These are from Aldi. These are the Friendly Farms chocolate snack bars. And I got them because when I looked at the box, I thought they were ice cream sandwiches for some reason. And they were only 130 calories. And I was like, oh, I'll get those. But when I got home, I realized they're sponge cake filled with like a cream on the middle. The first thing, they're super small. They were only like maybe this big for 130 calories. The sponge cake is weird tasting. The cream just tastes like milk that's been whipped. It's strange. I would not recommend these at all if you have them at your Aldi. I mean, they're not terrible. They're edible for sure. But these were not my favorite. So if you see these at your Aldi, avoid them. They're not that great. I mentioned this before, but this is like something that I eat for dinner a lot with some like chicken or some sort of meat. This is the Bird's Eye Veggie Made mashed cauliflower. They're like mashed potatoes, and you get just like a tray in here, and I eat the whole tray. So there's 3 servings technically in each tray, but I eat the whole thing. So for the whole tray, it's 150 calories, 9 grams of fat, 18 carbs, and 6 protein. They are so, so good. They don't taste exactly like mashed potatoes, but they taste really, really close. I have another one of these in my freezer right now, and I think tonight I'm going to make a turkey meatloaf, and I'm going to have this with my turkey meatloaf and some vegetables, and it makes me feel like I'm having this home-cooked meal, but it's mashed cauliflower. It's super good, you guys. They're a little bit pricey, so I don't buy a ton of them. I'll buy one here and there. But I really would highly recommend them. And this is just the original flavor, but they have like garlic and herb and all these different flavors that you can get if you want to kind of spice it up a little bit. So that's that. And then the last thing I want to share with you are just like 2 snacky type items that I eat quite often and just wanted to mention. I love popcorn. Like movie theater butter popcorn is like my kryptonite. I just could sit there and eat it forever. It's addicting. And so I've been eating a lot the Smart Food Delight white cheddar popcorn. It's per serving, it's 130 calories. And per serving, it's 3.5 cups, which is quite a lot of popcorn. The white cheddar flavor is really, really good. The only thing I would say about this is when you get to about here on the bag, you get a lot of like flakes and stuff, and I always feel like that really gets in my teeth. So that's something that I don't love about this popcorn, but if you can get just solid pieces, they are so good. The white cheddar flavor is amazing. I really enjoy this. I like this when I'm watching movies and just to kind of snack on at night in front of the TV and stuff. So I wanted to share those with you. And then probably my favorite snack ever. These might become a problem, I don't know. But the Clancy's veggie chips. I get these from Aldi, and literally, you guys, when I go in, I have to stop myself from buying like 3 bags at a time because I would eat these literally every single night if I could. And it's so strange to me because I'm not a big chip person. I don't just like sit around and eat potato chips. I like Cheetos. But as far as like just chips, I'm never really craving chips ever. But I could literally sit there and eat the whole bag of these. They're not super salty, but they're salty enough, and I just really like it. I don't know. I mean, they say they're 30% less fat than regular potato chips, and maybe that's true. They're just chips. That's all they are. But they're so good. So good. So they are 130 calories, 7 grams of fat, 16 carbs, and 1 protein. So it's just a really good little snack at night for me. Be good for like a kid's lunch or something. Like I said, I just love these. Don't let the veggie name fool you. I mean, they're just chips, like in a crinkle form, but they're really, really delicious. So that is everything. Those are all my little food empties that I've saved over the last couple of weeks. I really hope you guys enjoy just kind of seeing what I eat on an everyday basis, kind of seeing what snacks I have that I am eating to lose weight. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.